Hey everyone, glad to have you back. Today I want to talk about the importance of just starting that online business that you have always wanted to start. I'm going to go over 5 points. Don't mind me though, because I will be looking down. I just have points here. It just helps me to keep my thoughts on straight. I don't ramble and talk about 50 other million different things. So don't mind me as I look down. I'm just keeping me on track. So I'm going to dive into 5 things, right, of why you should start that business today. So first thing, right, let's talk about perfectionism, right? I get this all the time, right? I want to start, or this time is not the right time for me, right? I want to wait until there's a perfect moment in my life. I want to dive into that a little bit because there is no better time to start an online business than now. I don't care if your life isn't chaotic right now or if it's not chaotic. But I encourage you that if things are just very chaotic in your life right now, it's still the best time to start now. Why, you say? Because if you start to get a rhythm into starting a business when things are chaotic, best believe when things slow down, you will know exactly what to do. And then when things pick up again and life is just throwing you all different types of things at you, you still know how to manage a business and a chaotic life at the same time, right? Whether instead of trying to wait until things slow down and then things pick up and start to get chaotic for you, you would not know how to juggle life challenges and a business at the same time. So that's why I'm saying there is no better time to start a business than right now. The second thing I want to get into is the fact that learning through experience, right? So I get people are like afraid to like make mistakes, right, along the way, and I want to encourage you that there is no business journey. No, there's no business journey is perfect. I have not heard one person say that they had their business journey was just a trajectory going up, right? You will hear that it's always going to be a roller coaster. That's just the beauty of business, right? So I want you to think about how you need to embrace lessons, right? Embrace mistakes as lessons. Okay, it's just a shift in your mindset. Okay, so do not be afraid of making mistakes because those mistakes are going to help your business become better. You need those mistakes. You need that feedback in order to have different variations of your business and as it grows to 6 7 figures as you want it to be, right? Nobody's 6 7 figure business was the exact same when they first started business, right? They had to evolve over time. Okay, so mistakes are good to mistakes are good, right? You want that to happen so that you can grow. Okay. Um, the third thing I want to talk about is overcoming fear and building the confidence, right? I hear this a lot too, where people are well, it kind of goes into the last point I was talking about is people are afraid of failure, right? And I want you to confront fear in a way that you are not allowing it to cripple your mindset. The only way to overcome that is action, taking action. Action cures fear. Okay, so instead of allowing the fear to just kind of make you small, you take hold of fear and then you just do the business, right? That is the only way to overcome it. So instead of sitting in that thought for years at a time, you decide, as Myron Golden, I just listened to his video the other day, decide instead of choosing, no, deciding that no matter what, I am going to start this business. The other thing I do want to talk about when it comes to failure is just another shift in your mindset, right? As I was talking before about mistakes are going to happen. It's the same exact thing, it's the same words, but failure, think of failure as a good thing as well, right? So when you do have a moment of failing, right? I don't really like the word failing because I don't look at it as a failure, if I'm being honest with you. I look at it as a lesson, right? An opportunity to get feedback from someone, right? And allowing them to say, hey, like, you could have did this a little bit differently, or I would have approached this client a little bit differently than how you did, right? You take that feedback and you apply into your business, where you just switch around, you whatever, you adjust, and then you get better going forward. Next thing I want to talk about is momentum, how momentum breeds motivation. And you will not get motivation in your business that you keep pondering about until you actually start it. There's a good book actually that I do recommend anybody starting out. I mean, it was such a one of my favorite books. The Magic of Thinking Big, and he I can't think about I don't remember who the author is, but um, he talked about Big Mo in the sense of like um, first of all, momentum. Big Mo is momentum, but you will not get the momentum if you don't aren't doing the business building activities. So, for example, as I was building my network marketing business at the time, I just was. It was a point where I was just heads down, just focusing on having meetings with people so that I can introduce them to what I'm doing with network marketing. And I got one business appointment, and of course I got excited, and I allowed that to carry me into the next day or whatever, right? And I'm allowing all of that momentum to carry me and push me through. So I booked one meeting, cool. I booked another meeting. I booked another meeting. Like, I'm allowing this momentum to just carry me through. And then as when you start to look up, your calendar is filled with a ton of appointments, because that's the momentum. That's Big Mo kicking in. So, but Big Mo won't kick in if you don't start the business, right? Y'all are catching my drift here, right? You have to start. And the last thing I want to talk about is embracing the iterative process, right? Your business is not going to look the same, right? Heck, you might not even be doing the same business that you start with. Me, for example, I got into business doing Amazon FBA. I've done my husband did wholesaling, real estate wholesaling. I've done real estate investment properties. I have a couple of investment properties, but I didn't stay in that, even though I wanted to initially. I thought I did, but I decided to do something else, right? So all in all, what I'm saying though is your business is going to evolve. So you start the business now and then allow it to grow and change over time. So I want to encourage anybody that's on the fence of starting an online business, be like Nike and just do it. Start it right now. Don't make any more excuses. Today is your last day. So I do want to thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and give me and subscribe to my channel.